Okay, we're recording. Yay. Okay, so just wanting to like go over the calendar and to really dive into what each of these things mean and give you a little background of why we chose to do certain things at certain points of the month. So as you should have done the last couple of days is kind of go over your goals and kind of make a plan for the month. And I will tell you by experience, if you don't do this, you won't push yourself a little bit further than what you naturally would what would happen that month if you just work your business. And I say this because I've been there. There have been months where I have, whether it be rank up goals or point goals or team wide goals. And those are the months that I push myself harder than I would have if I just would have went into the month and not check back office as much and kind of just let things roll, that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I still decently well at the end of the month because this business is incredible and residual income is a real thing. But the needle's not moving forward. It's just kind of going forward and back and forward and back. So there is no such thing as a goal though without a plan. And so that is kind of why we've structured the calendar what we have specifically. So this first week, as you've seen, we're going to be doing our typical 10 message day IPA challenge starting tomorrow. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, simple, same as the last 2 months. IPA challenge. I'm muting you guys really quick just so that there's no background noise. Okay. And then if you guys want to talk, you can just unmute yourself. And so we're going to do the IPA challenge starting tomorrow. Something really cool that me, Maddie, and Tina talked about earlier today was this new thing that starts happening once you have people start working the business with you. And I want to share this piece of, mindset and view, because if you don't have people working this business with you, you will be very, very soon. And sometimes it's just great to set the standard now for yourself. So sometimes, there might be a week that comes and it makes more sense for you, say, to send 30 messages on Sunday night. That's awesome. And if you're going to do that, then do that. But do it knowing you still should participate in the IPA challenge. And I say this because whatever you do, your team will mimic. And I've seen it happen over and over and over and over. If the leader is not doing it, why in the world would these people that they're trying to help go silver or try to help go super silver or anything, or even just add one person, why would they work this business if you're not working your business on the challenge? Now, there's obviously always different scenarios that come up. And so say you do 40 messages on Sunday night, you can still participate in that. Just, comment that you did your 10 those 3 days. I mean, because technically you did do your 30 messages for the week. But that's the beauty of this business is we can work this business the best way that it fits your schedule, but also you can lead a team very strategically and very well. And I'm also sharing this because it might also challenge you to do something a little bit differently than you typically do it. I love the challenges, so this has never been a hard part for me. It's one of those things like I'm one of those people that's on social media all the time. I'm checking the pages probably too many times a day. I more so need the opposite. I need boundaries. So, but there's been other parts of this business that I have seen this happen to me as well. Like I have not shown up, and so then my team has not shown up. And I'll never forget Abby sharing that with us when I very first started and she hosted these calls. She would say that even on these calls, she would say, if you're not making it a priority to jump on calls, then why would your team feel like it's necessary? And so I want to applaud all of you for getting on here tonight because it's really amazing and it's a sacrifice. I totally get it. It's a sacrifice because, I mean, it's right now in Colorado, it's 7:30. Like that's still sometimes like prime bedtime and prime all those things. And I mean, yeah, I put my daughter to bed way earlier than normal tonight and it felt amazing. But anyway, so IPA challenge, I'm going to stop ranting. 3 days this week, super simple. It is one of the most simple things, but the one thing that has to happen if you want to grow this business, you have to send messages. I mean, there's attraction marketing, there's all of these things, but I will tell you every person on this team that has ranked any rank, you can't just do it by posting and wishing and praying that somebody messages you. So that is my spiel on that. Power Hour right following this with Maddie, and then another one tomorrow with Whitney, our power half hours. And we decided to bring these back because we saw so much success that last week of the month, last month. And we wanted to see if it would continue to be something of value that would value you guys. I personally love working with other people. I feel more held accountable, and it just sometimes nice to like even know, like today even, I've had a lot of house and family stuff to do. I knew that I was going to have this half an hour to 2 hours tonight to block aside and work. So I wasn't as stressed during the day thinking like, oh crap, I need to talk to this person and this person and this person. Like if you have that time set aside, it might free up some space in your mind too. So I'm really excited about those. Okay, some new things that we're adding in this month. We're doing, now I'm going to preface this with, we're focusing on these certain things, but I personally will still be working and doing my IPA every single day. So I just want to say that as I'm going into this next part. But so our first week, we are focusing a little bit more on personal IPA and growth personally. The second week though, we're going to really start talking about silver and helping people go silver. And the reason why this is also the number one or number two crucial part in this business is because you have to help people build this business, or you're going to be doing this by yourself for a very long time. And so you don't want to be working this business by yourself. No one wants to be working this business by themselves. It makes my heart so happy to look on this page and see that I'm not working my business by myself. And so that week we'll be doing silver training. So what to expect, every single day on the team page, there will be a new type of training on what other jewels and diamonds have done to help people go silver. And hopefully putting that then into practice of talking with your level ones going silver as well. We also have 2 power hours that week. The really exciting thing that happens that week is the sample packages launch. Maddie calls these the taco boxes. And I just want to give you guys a reference of why she called them the taco boxes. Because have you ever got one of those box, like the $5 box of like tacos? Like you can just like get the whole box of tacos. And I don't know if this is just funny because I was there in the moment, but now she just refers to them as taco boxes because they're cheap for what you're getting. So we're talking about taco boxes. They are available starting next week. Something that we talked about, I'm going to fall off my chair, when we were in California was how are we going to best utilize these boxes simply and the most effectively. And what we had come up with is on the Healthier and Happier page, there will be 4 different posts to tag people in once they order the taco box, the happy box, whatever you want to call it. I honestly don't even know what the real name is because I keep calling it taco box. And so I still have not put those up because corporate announced that they're going to possibly release some information and like templates for us. And so those aren't on there yet. But the goal is to have these 4 posts on the Healthier and Happier page to just constantly like say someone orders it, okay, go tag them in post 1. That's like the intro post of what to expect with your box. Obviously, a lot of that conversation should be going on behind the scenes, but also this gives them a place to plug in as well on social media. One really cool thing is you can really start talking about those boxes now. We know they're going to be available on the 12th. There's no reason to not be talking about them now. So the products that are in them are Slim, Hunger Control, Active, Lean, and MetaBurn. And I don't know about you guys, but when I hear those 4 products talked about, it's like the instant gratification products. So you're giving these to people knowing that they're going to notice something. It's not going to be causing detox for a couple of days. It's not just a packet of Slim that maybe, I don't know, what are the excuses I've heard? Their heart's racing a little bit, or it's not giving me energy on the first day, or I still want to have a cup of coffee. Like, yes, obviously, you're one day on one pink drink. But the nice thing is they're going to get a little bit of that mood enhancer and energy from the MetaBurn as well, and then the Active, and feeling, a little bit better because they're not eating a really fatty breakfast of a bunch of sausages. They're drinking a Lean. So people are going to start seeing changes right away. Now, I want to share something that Jen came up with on a call that I was not a part of, but Maddie has raved about. So the number one like easy combo to go off of that is a 99 welcome pack of Slim, MetaBurn, and Lean. The only problem is Active is not in there. So say they do this 3-day whatever challenge, and then they get this $20 off coupon. So they're getting $20 off their membership code. And either A, they could just add on Active, or if you wanted to forfeit your $25 that you'll be earning, you could turn around and send them reimburse them $25 or $26 to get a bag of Active. Now, that is something that you could talk about with your sponsor or me or whoever your direct upline is to figure out what the best execution of that would be, because I do believe that it's different for every person and every team. So that's just a really cool idea. We made a graphic today kind of highlighting that if you end up wanting to do that. Totally up to you. But that is the combo that kind of ends up going alongside that sample pack. More about samples will be coming later, but I'm going to keep on going really quick. The following week, we're going to be doing another IPA challenge. This one's going to be a little bit more, I don't want to say hard. It's not going to be harder. It's just going to be more steps. We did this one last year as a team when I think we were on Abby's page still. I think so, yeah. And it's called the Cravings Crusher. So basically there's going to be something you're going to be doing for yourself, and then something you're going to be doing for your business and your team. And so it's a really cool, just jumping into a Cravings Crusher right before Thanksgiving and feeling your best too. Because I will tell you, it is really easy to get a little bit lax with your products at some point in this business. And some point in your journey, there will be a day where you start getting a little bit lazier with, did I take my second MetaBurn, or did I take my second dose of whatever? Whitney even shared today her new pill box that she just got, which is freaking amazing, that I really think I want to order now too, to keep myself just on track more. So this one's a little bit more focusing on you and then focusing on your business as well. And then the last week of the month, there's gonna be a lot of people on social media this week. And that is because people are off work, kids are home from school, teachers are off. There's gonna be people on social media a lot more. So I thought it would be really cool for this week to kind of focus on asking our level one to do a shout out post. Now, we'll talk more about it that week, but this is one of the easiest things to do, I think, when you think about, I think Abby calls it tap rooting, and kind of working with your level ones. If they don't want to do this business, that's totally fine. But I guarantee you, if your people love you, they'll throw up a post and tag you in it, or they'll let you write their story and tag them in it. And that kind of helps them to reach their market as well in a soft, easy way, instead of, hey, let's do this business with me. So that's in the past been one thing that Abby has taught us that has been super, super successful. And so I thought it would be a really cool week to do it that week. Other than that, Plexus always does some type of Black Friday sale. I don't know when it's going to be. I mean, I don't know if anybody has people that are in Monat, but they released their Black Friday sale this week, which, to me, it doesn't make sense because it's definitely not Black Friday yet. But there's going to be companies releasing different promotions, I think, throughout the entire month. And so I'm not sure what Plexus will do this year. In the past, free memberships were not as accessible as they are now. I'm telling you this, and I used to hate when people would do this. I'll never forget. One of our uplines would always talk about when back office was this way, it was so much harder. Yeah, well, it's still hard right now. And so I don't want to be that person, but we never used to have free codes. So I really have no idea what they're going to do for Black Friday, because we've had so many free codes lately. So I have no clue. Maybe I would really love buy one, get one free. Where's a buy one, get one free somewhere? Other than that, we have scattered power half hours on there. We're going to do another team call. And then I have talked to Abby today, and she's going to do a call for us this month, but I'm not sure what the day is going to be yet. And I don't know what the topic's going to be yet. So stay tuned for that information. I'm really excited about that, because she always, I was listening to her podcast today while I was running, and I just left there ready to take on the world. She just lights a fire under my butt almost every single time. So super, super excited about that. I'm talking a lot, guys, and I'm so sorry because I really hate when I feel like I'm like talking at you. Okay, some of you might not quite understand the incentive going on this month, and so I kind of wanted to talk about that for a minute. Typically, when you're planning your business, going silver and super silver, this doesn't quite matter as much because you don't have to have those actual points in your back office to be that rank. But once you're going for gold and above, you have to show 100 points in your back office. You have to show 250 points. You have to show 500 points. And the only way to do that is either 199 welcome packs or the month before sign a bunch of people with 99s. Well, this month they're allowing us to have points for 99 welcome packs. And this is one of those things they've literally never, ever, ever, ever done, ever. And so it is a huge gift because you're not only getting 5 points, which is $15 a person, you're still getting your $25 bonus. So that's a nice chunk of money, I think, for just personally signing somebody with a 99 welcome pack. So I know the faces on here have some really awesome goals this month, and I think this incentive just makes it so much better. Anybody else have anything they want to add? Maddie, Morgan, Whitney, anything that is like pressing on your heart to say right now? Or anybody, really. And I'm learning how to sit in this awkward silence because I don't like it.
I'll go.
Okay.
I know you kind of touched on this, but I want to just like throw this out there too. And it's something that like I personally need to do as well. I mean, I work my business all through the month or whatever, but we kind of had like, I'm going to say 2 weeks last month where it was quiet. It was kind of like crickets, I think, for all of our teams. And then at the end of the month, like everybody took off again. You know, if you're really wanting to grow your business and keep retention and that kind of stuff going, don't wait until that last week to really kick things in gear, because eventually you're going to come across to these people as just a sale. You know, as the end of the month push, like, I need to get your sale. They're going to eventually pick up on that. So you want to make sure that you're loving on your people all month long and not just waiting until that last few days or that last week to really like message them and check in on them and, hey, are you going to order? And what else can we get you to order? So keep that in mind.
Jen, I see Jen laughing. I really can sit in silence and it not be awkward. It really doesn't bother
No, because I'm trying to unmute myself because I saw Tina moving your camera on her kitty. That's why I smiled.
Oh,
Because I was watching my kitty over the corner. And now
wanting some love.
I love it. I love it. We need to have a kitty party sometime.
definitely no cats in my house. I love you guys, but there are no cats in my house.
He's kind of a stinker sometimes, that's for sure.
I do want to share that even though like the month, I mean, I'm telling you, like it was quiet for me too. Like I felt like crickets when I talked to people, no one was talking to me. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we were in San Diego and then I came back. I'm like, oh, people want to talk to me now. This is nice. So I do also recognize that sometimes people just ignore us. And that's awesome, but it happens. But it was so fun that last week, and it was so fun I felt like we ran together and talking all the time. I like that because I just like you guys too, and I like to be talking to you all the time. But I mean, that's basically what I had planned for my like talk today. I didn't really want to just talk random talk. Next call though, we will try to target an actual training or kind of just figure out what is best needed at that time of the month, basically, because, you know, we have no idea what corporate will do. And that's why I've also become a little bit more, this is God working on me because this is not who I am and not how I am, but become more flexible with a schedule because we have no idea what's going to happen. So we have this on here and it might not make sense to do, I don't know, a shout out week or that IPA challenge for some reason, or that specific IPA challenge and we change it to something else. Like we have no idea what they're going to throw at us. Thankfully, they've been giving us a little bit more of a heads up with things, but so far we've heard nothing else about this month and what's coming this month. Oh, Maddie, can you talk about the extra, sorry, do you need to leave?
Yes. What can I talk about?
The extra cash that you can earn this month. You had those numbers down the other day, no?
$250 if you sign 3 people in different markets.
The ranking and
The
re-ranking.
re-ranking.
And then upline ranking.
Um,
Upline.
I don't have it memorized. Sorry.
It's
It's
okay.
a thing.
It's okay. I pulled that one out of nowhere. I know it's on Tamara's page, but anyway, basically, if you help people hit a certain rank, you can also, as an upline, earn cash. Extra cash. Okay. You can earn more cash as well. So basically, if you rank up, you'll earn a bonus, but then if there's somebody above you that helps you rank up, like there is somebody above you, not if there's somebody above you. So say Maddie hits the rank of Ruby this month, I will also get a bonus. And that's not normal. And so if you help somebody go silver, I believe there's a bonus for the person helping you go silver. So again, another reason to push the duplication, not just because our businesses need it, but because it's necessary.
I have a question about college and like who's going to who already has. I know Morgan. I think you got yours already. I think Jen, you too. But I'd love to have some like team before and after. So it's people I can say, you know, I'm personally friends with, and personally can relate to, so we can kind of build up our stockpile of collagen before and after. Especially since they say that it's only takes 15 days to see actual results. So I know I'm ordering mine on Friday. But for those that have it or plan to order it, or maybe you were thinking about it but not sure, if we can all make sure we have it in hand and take some really good before and after pictures, thinking about like the lighting and where you are, so that our before and after comparisons are high quality.
Yeah.
I'm totally laughing because I took my before today. It's like no makeup on or anything. And you said, make sure it's really good. Well, it's not really good.
Oh yeah. This is real. I like forgot my purse today, which meant I had no ID badge and no mascara. So I went to work like this. That's how bad it was.
But
I stayed at my
Tamara
office
made a
most
good
of the
post
day.
other day about that. She said, make sure it's the same lighting, your hair's up the same, your makeup is the same, you smile the same instead of like sad before and happy after. She said, make it the same, that way like people can actually see change. So that was a good point.
Yeah.
So I'll be like ugly before and ugly after with no makeup. You know?
Stop.
That's a really good point, because I'm actually sharing a testimony on Balanced Bod tomorrow morning. And there's this girl, I mean, and it was actually a good before and after, and it's same lighting, same facial expression. And y'all, she saw changes in 4 days. 4 days. And I mean, it's not like a blurred out fake anything. I mean, you could see it's just starting to tighten for her and under her eyes. And it's really cool. So we definitely need to be taking our before and afters, because I definitely think we're going to be seeing changes.
I don't think I'll get any this month, but my Aunt Rhonda got some. So I'll check in with her and see if she started it and if she can take pictures. So.
Yeah, those, I think, for any client, anybody that, friend that orders, those before pictures are going to be so crucial. Even if you just ask them to, and I've just, previous experiences, asking them to text it to you, even privately. They don't want to post it, but ask just to hold them accountable a bit and ask them to take it and text it to you, just so that you can share with them a couple weeks later their own before and after, and then get permission to share it with the world.
Yes. Oh, sorry, Jen, you just sparked my memory. Thank you so much. I also wanted to just really quickly talk to you about how the pages are going this month, as far as we are, Oh, I just got my 9-minute warning. We are switching things up a tiny bit the next 2 months because of the holidays. We have stopped all the healthier and happier events for the next 2 months, mainly because we even, as a team, have a lot going on the weekends, on the holidays. Families are getting together. It's really not the best time anyway to be holding events. I mean, there's always time, you know what I mean? There's just a lot going on and a lot of different commitments that people are going to have. Now, that page is not going to be stagnant and nothing be on it. We are going to be posting just sporadic testimonies and diamond docs and stuff like that to still keep encouragement. And then also that 3-day trial pack, those posts will be on there too. So I still highly encourage you to use it as a prospect page. We have left some stuff on there. We're trying to leave like, what is Plexus, why Plexus is a good company, you know, those kind of types of posts that people want to see. As far as Balanced Bod goes, there is no challenge going on this month, but we are trying to focus the page itself over mindset and gratitude and thankfulness and self-care. And so it kind of goes along with collagen and Joyome and taking care of yourself. And so that we're trying to bring value that way. And then we also are going to be really trying to use the silver page, that silver stars page, for growth. And so I have started changing some things up and adding some things in there. If you have a level 1 who adds anyone, shout it out on that page. They might not be doing this for the business, so there's really no reason for them to be on the Daily Encourage page. But people like recognition. People like being seen. And then other people have FOMO and they want in on that action. So then they might start sharing a little bit more. And so there's a diamond here in Colorado and she's added me to hers. And that is what I see almost every day on her silver pages. So-and-so added an ambassador today. So-and-so helped change a life. So-and-so, you know, helped a family member. And then occasionally she sprinkles in a little bit of knowledge. But ultimately it's set up with units. People walk through the units. I have been going through and editing them and changing them a tiny bit just to better serve the people where they're at. I made it from scratch a while back and it's just not taken off. But I really think it could be a really great resource for our level 1s trying to go silver. I'm working with a girl through it right now. I will let you know any feedback that is good or bad or what to say, what not to say, how to not screw it up if I screw it up. So, and then Daily Encourage will mainly be our challenges and then some trainings on there too. So I just wanted to give you guys a background of where those pages are going to be for the month as well. So yeah. Does anyone have any questions or comments or feelings? Okay, then we will have to stop this call before we do the power half hour because I have the free version and it's going to be done in 6 minutes. So, and I need to save this recording anyway. But if you guys have any questions, I'm going to stop this. And then Maddie, do you want to send out a new link on the thread thing? I'm going to take that as a yes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop this and then we'll jump on a power half hour if you're joining. If you're not, I hope you have a really, really great Monday night.
Let's start in 6 minutes. Everybody go pee, get a drink, do your thing. 6 minutes, we'll kick off.
Perfect.
Okay, intermission.
Bye.